What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the Pokemon Legends ZA leaks that have been confirmed from the latest trailer of Pokemon Legends ZA from the Nintendo Direct. We're also going to be talking about some of the brand new Mega designs, showing off all of the Megas in the game and more. Of course, guys, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel by joining the Pan Fam. I hit that join channel member button below. So I do want to mention, of course, this is leaks, spoilers. So if you don't want to see anything spoilery, then don't continue watching. But once again, we have 26 Megas in the game. Zeraora was removed. Now, a lot of these Megas were not shown off in terms of they were just not even shown in the game before. But a couple of these had their debut in the trailer of their first stage Pokemon or second stage Pokemon in the latest trailer. Now I do want to say something very important. There is 26 Megas being added, new Megas, not including old Megas, but 26 new Megas. We know the point of the game is to go from rank Z to rank A. That is the whole plot of the game. It is a battle royale. There is 26 characters in the alphabet, 26 new Megas. We're probably going to unlock a new Mega per rank. That is my guess. I think it makes a lot of sense though. Why would they do 26 as such an arbitrary number? Well, it matches the alphabet and we're climbing the alphabet of ranks. So in the very beginning of the trailer, they show off a bunch of Mega Pokemon fighting, and they quickly throw in the middle of it just a Dragalge. Everyone else was Mega evolving and fighting, or a Pokemon that could a Mega evolve, besides Dragalge. Dragalge will be getting a Mega. It is on the list of leaks, and they put it in that section fighting other Megas. Only one that was sticking out that wasn't Mega Evolve or couldn't Mega, I think it's gonna Mega Evolve. I think that's +1 for the leakers right there. Number 2, they feature this prominently. Slowpoke is a Pokemon we know who can Mega Evolve into Mega Slowbro and Slowking. Staryu does not have a Mega. I think he's going to get a Mega because he's just featured with another Mega Pokemon. And then even more proof of this, oh, we got Slowbro who can Mega Evolve, hanging out with a Kirlia who can also Mega Evolve into Mega Gardevoir or Mega Gallade. And look who's hanging out in the back. We got his little sneaky Starmie hiding in the back. You know, these shots are all done on purpose, right? There's hints, marketing reasons they do this. I don't think this is a coincidence, all right? They do this on purpose. They're hinting at a Mega Starmie. Now, when they showed off Wild Zone Area 2, Barnacle here, our Barnacle Pokemon, is just hanging out very prominently in the frame next to some Magikarps. Oh, Gyarados can Mega Evolve, Mega Barbaracle. That's gonna be our next Mega right there. Another one confirmed. Also, a Pokemon that hung out a couple times on the screen, but definitely hung out for probably about good 3 seconds in a clip here with his trainer, was Malamar. And Malamar was also was featured on one of the players' teams at some point in the trailer as well. Malamar probably gonna get that Mega. I mean, also first time we saw it in any of the trailers as well. Same with a bunch of these other Pokemon too. Now, oh, a Lampet and a Hawlucha just hanging out together. Well, neither of these Pokemon can Mega Evolve yet, but they've both been leaked that Mega Hawlucha and Mega Chandelure are going to Mega Evolve. I think that's another one. And then at the end of the trailer, the narrator is saying, hey, there's still a bunch of secrets we haven't seen yet. And they're going over AZ and Eternal Floette and the Zygarde running. Now we know both of these from the leaks are going to be getting Mega Evolutions. I think the Zygarde is honestly very obvious. But the Eternal Floette was one that really stuck out to me, but that's what the leakers are saying. Eternal Floette Mega Evolves. And I do believe it because the narrators are literally saying, oh, there's a bunch of undiscovered secrets. And then Floette, Zygarde is on the screen when he's saying that. So that's just another gimme to me. But now let's change gears here. So the leaker who leaked some of the Mega designs is talking about other Mega designs for some of the Megas that we haven't talked about yet. So Delphox, Mega Delphox has 2 brooms floating in the air on either side of her, and the broom has flames inside of sticks at the end. The chestnut shields are replace the 2 spikes you have on its back. and he has 2 spikes on the arms where he used to have shields. So essentially, he's getting more shields and more spikes, and he's going to look big and pointy in a big shield. His cape is very fur textured and red and splits into 2 behind his legs. So it sounds like a regal knight, like a king knight of like defense. And the pie roar is perfect. That's exactly how it looks in the game. Greninja, I give 8 out of 10, but no real note. So there was someone did a fan design of the pie roar, and it looks right. We'll go over it in a moment. And the Greninja, not a lot of critiquing there. But then they talk about Mega Dragonite. Mega Dragonite has 2 big angel wings coming out of its head instead of the antenna, a blue orb near the end of its tail, extra angel wings above its arms, and extra angel wings on the heels like a Terraria Hermes boots. And a Mega Phalanx is a Voltron with 5 phalanx, 1 arm is a sword and another is a shield. So it seems like Mega Dragonite is pretty much picking up a bunch of features from Dragonair, the little wings that Dragonair has at his head, the little blue ball. It seems to be picking up all those features. And then Phalanx is like Voltron. Now, a lot of Pokemon designs are actually very similar to essentially like kaiju designs and fighting kaijus. And Voltron is very much fits into that where you're fighting big monsters. So that does fit into the theme of original Pokemon. I mean, there's a reason why Bug defeats Dark, which is essentially like Power Rangers defeating evil, because Dark stands for the evil type, and a lot of these like Sentai warriors are like based on bugs. So that's where a lot of that comes from, like a deep Pokemon lore and how these different types things work out in Japan. At the very least, it makes more sense if you're from a Japanese background or you're into that stuff. So it's very cool that they're going back to sort of the origins of Pokemon designs with big kaiju fighting and like Sentai warriors. So Ball Guy, who is one of the main leakers, said that Mega Fraligator is going to essentially have a red hood on its head. It's going to be a red head with a red hood, and it's going to look gross like this. It says very boring, but that's what we're pretty much getting. But here is essentially all of the designs that we're looking at that was leaked. Obviously, none of these are 100% real. They're all based on text, but essentially most of these are what it's going to be. So the Dragonite, as I said, it's going to be looking like a Dragonair. Ball Guy also talked about the Emboar. Essentially, the Emboar is going to be looking like a Chinese like terracotta soldier, like all armored up and has a spear. Fraligator is just going to have the red hood. Chestnut is more like a knight with shields and a crown on his head and a cape. Delphox Mega is going to have the 2 burning brooms, and it's going to be in the air floating, so like an actual mage. Mega Greninja is going to be hanging from a shuriken. We don't know how, but it's going to have a big shuriken it'll be hanging from. Also, Ash Greninja essentially completely retconned at this point. Phalanx is going to be a Voltron, so all of 5 of the Phalanx, it's going to be feet within a shield and arm and the main body. Pyroar is essentially going to have its 2 mains, and it's going to make the big kanji symbol for fire, which is pretty neat. Starmie is going to have really long legs. Essentially, it's going to become like a Sentai warrior who like defeats kaiju. Is going to like shoot beams from its chest. And then the big, the Malamar Mega is going to be really skinny. It might look more like a giant squid than anything else. So I do think that's really cool. And now for those who don't know, this is all of the confirmed Pokemon in the game. This doesn't include any of the leaked stuff in it. But you want to see, here is a full list of all of the confirmed Pokemon that we have seen from trailers or related content, official sources. So we're looking at a nice dex right here. Of course, we got some nice Pokemon that are being added to the Switch for the first time, like Pat Ratline, the Elemental Monkeys are really going to be nice. First route as well. So overall, I'm very excited. I can't wait. I think there won't be too many leaks after this, but who knows with the world of Pokemon, things be leaking left and right. But if I find anything newsworthy, I'll make a video about it. So don't forget to leave a like and of course subscribe if you're new. And support the channel. Hit that join channel member button below. Become a channel member. I appreciate it and catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a great one.